From the Oval Office, an evening address to the nation and a call for calm.
My fellow Americans, I want to speak to you tonight about the need for us to lower the temperature in our politics. Disagreement is inevitable in American democracy. It's part of human nature. But politics must never be a literal battlefield, and God forbid, a killing field.
And so from the White House, President Biden's primetime statement was a message to every American, to every corner of this country. He knows that the events of this past weekend here in Pennsylvania could push this country to a very different place. To assume that America can work all this out feels a little optimistic right now.
Take a look at what happened.
It is a moment now on loop globally, and it doesn't get any less shocking. The former president's tilted head saving him. We cannot know what Donald Trump's death would have prompted, but his brush with the bullet has reframed so much here. His immediate instinct, the fist, is a mark of the man, a defiance that will prompt different interpretations. Fight, he says. These images of the moment were taken by Holly Soccarelli, sitting just to the right of the podium, meters from Mr. Trump.
He got shot?
He shot himself.
What?
We didn't know if he had taken a fatal hit. So who knows if we would have had civil war, or we just feel like we were very close to something terrible. People are more gung-ho for Trump than ever now. I think that photo and that image of him putting his fist in the air 3 times the way he did is just iconic.
The former president's ear injury is minor. He spent Saturday night out of sight at his golf club in Bedminster, New Jersey. But then, in what felt like almost a relaunch moment, his convoy was rolling. The music, the production, released by his campaign team, perfectly choreographed, following his journey to Milwaukee and to the Republican National Convention, his crowning moment, but one which will now be reframed. Dominated by this, horrifying, but from it Donald Trump will enhance his message. The site of the shooting remains a crime scene. The 2 key questions: how could this happen, and what were the gunman's motives? 20-year-old Thomas Crooks was from a town an hour's drive to the south, a young man who tried to change the course of American history, a man who, it appears, had his own troubled history.
I want to say he was a loner more because he was quiet, but he was just bullied. He was bullied so much.
The focus now shifts to Wisconsin and the convention. We will discover who Donald Trump's running mate is. Not even they know yet. And we will hear his speech, rewritten to reflect an extraordinary weekend. Mark Stone, Sky News in Pennsylvania.